Very good evening, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome everyone to the Sofitel and of course the Carlton Football Club Mount Buller Banquet Auction for 2005. Of course, the Grollo Group is the major sponsor of tonight's banquet, and we welcome Jeff Sharp. You'd be used to that. Jeff Sharp and guests from the Grollo Group, and of course Mount Buller here this evening. So how about a big round of applause for our naming rights sponsor tonight, Mount Buller. It's great to have them on board. Isn't it great to see that Mount Buller's jumped on with us when usually Mount Buller would be associated with Demon supporters. The Demons, of course, spend a fair bit of time up at Mount Buller, especially when they maybe lose a few on the trot, but there you go. But as I said, it's great to have Mount Buller on board with us. A special welcome tonight to our joint major sponsors, Optus, and one of my great companies and associations, and I do a lot for this mob every week when I go down there and visit them and buy from their Brighton store, Dan Murphy's. It's great to have Optus and Dan Murphy's on board. How about a round of applause for our joint major sponsors, Optus and Dan Murphy's. Our corporate partners, and we couldn't do it without our great corporate supporters here at the Carlton Football Club. K&S Freighters, Visiboard, Nike, of course represented by the one and only Georgie Lawler. Welcome, George, as always. Good on you, George. Foster's Australia, of course, Carlton and United Beverages, represented by Greg Harris here tonight. So welcome to our great friends from Foster's Australia and CUB. Please put your hands together for K&S Freighters, Visiboard, Nike, and of course, Foster's Australia. To all of our other Carlton sponsors, to the football and social club directors, coterie members, and of course the entire Carlton senior list from today's game against Hawthorn, plus a few more squad members are with us tonight. Please put your hands together for our players, of course, here tonight with us, who have made their time available. It's great to have our players with us. They're around the room. Of course, we talk about the great corporate support we've got at the Carlton Football Club. We couldn't do it without our members, and our membership is at record levels. To everyone at the Carlton Football Club, to get those membership levels to the point they are in season 2005 has been a phenomenal effort. So to all the members of the Carlton Football Club, you're on board with the best in the business, and it's great to have you tonight. So once again, a round of applause for all of our members of the Carlton Football Club. And of course, Carlton supporters, one and all. We are here tonight because tonight is the night of nights as far as raising funds. It's our major fundraising initiative of season 2005, our banquet auction. And I'll be giving you some details of what you can expect in our main auction items and also in our silent auction a little later once we have heard from our president. And talking of the president, I'm sure you'd like to join me in welcoming him to our Mount Buller banquet auction for 2005. Would you please make him welcome Ian Collins AM and of course his wife Mary. As always, Collo, welcome. And to Mary, great to have you here at the Sofitel. To our coach, who's not far away, Dennis Pagan and Cheryl. Please, a round of applause for Dennis and Cheryl, who will be making their way here very, very shortly. Our match committee chairman, Stephen Kernahan, one of the legends of the Blues. And of course, his wife Jenny will be joining us as well. So welcome to the Sticks and Jenny. A round of applause for one of the greats of the Carlton Football Club. To our assistant coaches who are here with us tonight, Tony Elshaw and Tony Liberatore, of course a Brownlow medalist there with Libba. Would you please make him welcome Tony Liberatore and Tony Elshaw. Welcome, gentlemen. Oh well, we've just come up with a new Idol champion. Who needs Australian Idol when you've got Simon? There, Dinkum. He's like Luciano Pavarotti, isn't he, Collo? Not Collo, but Simon. Ladies and gentlemen, just some important housekeeping before we move on. After that wonderful rendition of the best club song going around, just a reminder that underneath one of your bread and butter plates, we've got 10 vouchers for 10 lucky people for vouchers to the value of $35, courtesy of... This is where I need you, Marty. You can come up and you go, shh. You're very good at that, Marty. 10 lucky people have got a chance of winning Spader hair vouchers underneath your bread and butter plates. So please have a look at those now. Then if you don't win, you can smash them. No, don't smash them. Crumbs. Just, I need your attention, everyone. I need your attention because we've just got a bit of housekeeping to do, and it's vital as far as our auction and our what's coming up as far as our raffles, etc. The table countdown is something that's very, very exciting. On your table is an envelope for the countdown raffle. Nothing to do with Molly. To participate, we ask for $200 per table. Marty. All envelopes will be collected by 8:30 for the first draw. Throughout the night, we will randomly eliminate tables, except for table number 4. The last remaining table left in the draw will win $1,500. So you put $200 in, obviously that's $20 a head, so it's great value. Your chance to win $1,500 if you're the last table remaining at the end of the night. This is like the running of the bulls. The second last table will win $1,000. The third last table will win $500. It's easy, it's great fun, so good luck with our table countdown. Oh boy. I'm going there. The raffle is a wonderful first prize. Just a quick summation of the raffle. First prize, the Sofitel accommodation escape package. The second prize, 2 mixed cases of wine, gold bracelets, football signed by the captain, coach and the leadership team. Tickets are $5 each or 3 for $10, and raffle books will be collected by 9:45, and we'll have 2 Carlton players at the rear of the ballroom here at the Sofitel who'll be up there also selling raffle tickets. So your chance once again to mingle with 2 of our stars of the Carlton Football Club and also to say hello to 2 of our champions. Now, tonight's auctioneer will be Peter Hawkins, a member of the Carlton Gold Coterie. There'll be 3, this is important, there'll be 3 main auction sets. The first one is beginning in about 10 to 15 minutes, so have a look at your catalogues for the first set for the main auction. And we've got some wonderful things coming your way, as Ian Collins pointed to. Great holidays, wonderful sports packages, sports entertainment, signed pieces of absolute rare memorabilia. Bruce Doull, one of the greats of the Carlton Football Club, a legend of the Blues. He never signs anything, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, he has signed the magnificent framed Bruce Doull picture over here on my left, as has Anthony Koutafidis and John Nichols on a separate piece of memorabilia, the farewell to Optus Oval. So there's some great items up for grabs here, and also one of our main auction items. That's better. Just breathe deeply. One of our other great auction items is the ride-on mower from Peter Stevens Machinery. Of course, Peter Stevens is a great passionate supporter, so if you don't have too many to drink tonight, you might better hop on the old ride-on mower and head off home. The silent auction, as Ian mentioned, is one of the best silent auctions you'd ever want to see at any banquet auction. Usually they're they're secondary to the main auction. This is not the case. The silent auction is absolutely magnificent. It will finish at 10 on... I'm sick of saying please, I'm nearly there. Then you can mingle, have your shardies, have your crownies, do what you like. The silent auction will finish at 10 o'clock. Some of the great silent auction items, your chance to go and have dinner with 8 of your closest friends, and also the senior coach, Dennis Pagan and Cheryl, at the best Lebanese restaurant in Melbourne, Abla's in Carlton. So there's one of our silent auction items. Also signed pieces of memorabilia from Kylie Minogue. Angelina Jolie has signed a piece of memorabilia. There you go. And so there's some great items coming your way, including also fridges, dishwashers, other great sports entertainment packages. You can pay by credit cards, EFTPOS, cheques or cash, and payments must be made as soon as possible after the main auction. So we would appreciate your assistance with this. As I said, it is going to be a fantastic night. We'll be back shortly with our first of our main auction items with Peter Hawkins, but don't forget our silent auction shotting at 10 o'clock, our silent auction items outside the main ballroom. Don't forget the raffle, and of course the countdown raffle. Back shortly with some wonderful main auction items, and once again, as Colo just mentioned, we're here to have a great time, to sit back, enjoy, and savour what is a wonderful football club that we should all be very, very proud of. 2005, Mount Buller banquet auction for the Carlton Football Club. Be remiss of me not to make an official welcome now that he's arrived to, and I'm sure you'll join with me in giving him a huge round of applause. A dual Premiership coach, it's great to have him at the Carlton Football Club, and I'm sure you'll join with me in welcoming the senior coach, Dennis Pagan. Welcome, Dennis. And wife, Cheryl. Welcome, Cheryl. Dennis, I just mentioned that one of the silent auction items is dinner for 8 with you and Cheryl at Abla's at the best Lebanese restaurant in Carlton, so that'd be a great item to go off on, that silent auction. Magnificent. Dennis was there 10 days ago and says it's absolutely magnificent. It's the best Lebanese restaurant in town, and I've absolutely got no connections or family connections at Abla's, but it's not cash for comment, but it is a great silent auction item. Also just some reminders about some housekeeping as far as we head into our first main auction items. Payment details. We accept all major credit cards, EFTPOS, cheques or cash. Please ensure that all payments are made as soon as possible after the main auction. We appreciate your assistance with this. It gives me great pleasure now, everyone, to welcome our auctioneer tonight for our first 7 items. Would you please make him welcome Peter Hawkins. Welcome, Peter. Also, just a reminder about the countdown raffle. If you've just arrived late, your chance of your table, $200 in. We will be eliminating tables. The last remaining table left in the countdown raffle will win $1,500. If you're the second last table, then you win $1,000. Third last table, $500. So it's great value. Peter, welcome tonight.
Thanks, Jim.
Nice to have you along.
I hope they bid better than they sing.
Geez, I'll tell you what, Simon Wilson wasn't bad, was he? We've got a Pavarotti package as far as our main auction items are concerned. We're heading into our first 7 items. And Peter, they are absolutely magnificent. There's some great bargains to be had as far as sports, entertainment packages are concerned, some great pieces of memorabilia. And why don't we begin with item number 1, Peter, for the evening.
Righto, Jim, before we do, perhaps if we can have the lights up, guys, please, a bit of light so we can see we're bidding now. Because of the generosity of so many sponsors, as we've said already today, there is so many bargains out there now, guys. If you have not had a look at your catalogue, please have a look at the catalogue now and just follow the sale and see there's some outstanding bargains for you. But here, because really basically of the generosity of many, many sponsors. Also, you'll see in your catalogue the auction rules, and they're pretty simple. The highest bidder he buys, and if there's any dispute, I'll determine what that will be, but there'll be no dispute. But what I ask you to do is bid up strong, and get yourself some bargains. Now, a little bit of assistance on stage. Now, Vince Locasano, I did see from the Carltonians before. Now, Vince, if you wouldn't mind coming up, because it's going to be very hard to see right over there on the right-hand side of the room. So what say you go on? Good on you, mate.
Good on you, Vince. Another great Carlton supporter. Well done, Vince. Good to have you along here, and an auctioneer extraordinary himself. So we've got a great team here. Table 15's already bidding, which is great to see. We haven't got to auction item number 1 yet, but the family ski sensation, Peter. It's lot number 1. Take your kids or your grandkids on the family snow experience of a lifetime, including 5 nights accommodation for a family of 4 in a 1-bedroom suite. See, everyone's catching on to it. See, it's better than saying, shut up. Okay. A 1-bedroom suite at the beautiful Bacua Grand Chalet Hotel up there on top of Mount Buller, of course, our naming rights sponsor of tonight's banquet auction. We wouldn't go anywhere else in the winter than the Winter Wonderland up at Mount Buller with all the rest of the Ds. Of course, it includes breakfast daily, 5-day lift tickets, kids lessons, ski equipment, clothing hire, the whole lot. The package, though, must be taken midweek. And it's compliments of Mount Buller and the Grollo Group. And once again, thanks to the Grollo Group for their great support of this banquet auction for 2005. Peter?
Thanks, Jim. 5 nights accommodation for a family of 4. So 5 nights, one family of 4 or 4, whatever you like to do, for 1-bedroom suite at the Mercury Grand Chalet. 5 days lift tickets, kid lessons, ski equipment and clothing hire, and of course compliments from Mount Buller and the Grollo Group. Now, Guy, if you have a look at it, you tell me what is prepared to pay. We had an online bid of about $1,000. It's worth a lot more than that. For a holiday for 5 nights, tell me what you're prepared to pay for it. I'll bid $1,000 on the online bid. Let's go up in $200 rises there too, 12 there. At 14, a bid 14, bid 16, bid 18, 2,000, bid $2,000. At $2,000 bid 2 bid. At 2,200 a bid 22, 24. At 24 bid, you keep eyes to right, 26 here. At 2,600 bid 28. At $2,800 a bid, $2,800, $3,000 a bid, $3,000.
Yes.
At $3,000, $3,200 bid, $3,200, $3,200 only, bid $3,200. At $3,200 against the left, a bid $3,200, a bid $34. At $3,400 a bid, $3,400 only bid. At $3,400 going once, twice. At $3,400 done.
Table 19.
Table 19, thanks Vince. $3,400, table 19, well done.
Okay,
Now ladies and gentlemen, here's your cue online if you look now. At lot 2 in your catalogue, compliments of Al Cox, a full-size pool table. That's an 8-foot full-size pool table. Now if you've had a look at it, and do by all means if you want to walk over then have a look, it's specifically designed with the Carlton Football Club logo cloth. It looks sensational. It really does. It's complete with accessories. It includes delivery and installation to Melbourne metropolitan area. It's a full-size 8-foot pool table specifically designed with the Carlton Football Club logo cloth. And if you don't believe me, go and have a look now. What am I bid? What am I bid? What does it say? $1,500 somewhere. What about $1,500 for the pool table? Right, tell me $1,000, must be $1,000 in the room and we go. At $1,000 somewhere, a bid $1,000, a bid $1,000 I have. At $1,000 a bid $1,000, a bid $1,000 only, bid $1,000. At $1,200 a bid $12. At $1,200 a bid $1,200, not a lot of money for a magnificent pool table. Go and have a look at it. At $1,200 a bid 12, bid 12. At 12.14 bid at 5. At $1,400 back here on table 5. At $1,400 a bid $1,400. At $1,400 going once, twice. At $1,400, 16 now to bid 16. At $1,600 a bid, $1,600 a bid, $1,600 still cheap. At $1,600 a bid, $1,600, take your one. At $1,600 a bid, $1,600, going to sell it to the right. At $1,600 bid, $1,600 once, twice. At $1,800 bid now. $1,800 bid, bid left at $1,800 bid, $1,800 at $1,800 bid, $1,800 against your man Vince. At $1,800 bid, $1,800 once. $2,000 now, bid 2,000, a bid 2. At $2,000 bid 2,000, we can't see you, call it out. At $2,000 bid, a bid $2,000 once, twice. At $2,000 done.
Yes.
Too late, she cried. $2,000 table.
45.
45 table, 45, $2,000 well board.
here we go, Peter. This is a good one. Lot number 3. Watch the footy in style, the football in serious style in a 12-person fully catered corporate suite at Telstra Dome. Available for any Sunday game of your choice in season 2005-2006. So you'll enjoy the finest Telstra Dome hospitality with chef's buffet, beer, wine, soft drinks. Football should always be enjoyed this way, and once again the catering at Telstra Dome is second to none.
Okay,
and so
Jimmy.
it's a great lot item, and of course it's the watch the footy in style in your catalogue.
So lot 3, 12-person fully catered corporate suite at the Dome. So that is worth a lot of money. Compliments, of course, of Telstra Dome. 12 people, fully catered corporate suite. Available for any Sunday game for the rest of the year or next year, 2006. What am I bid? What do you reckon it's worth? It's probably worth $4,000, but let's say, what about $1,000 to go? At $1,000 we start a bid $1,000, a bid $1,000.
Yep.
At $1,000 I got $1,200 here to bid 12. At $1,200 a bid $1,200, bid 12 only. At $1,200 a bid 14
Yes.
bid. At 16 bid now, bid $1,600, a bid 16, a bid 16. At $1,600 a bid $1,600, a bid $1,600 only. At $1,600 a bid 16. At $1,600, that's cheap. At $1,600 for 12 people. At $1,600 a bid only. At $1,600 a bid $1,600 going to sell. At $1,600 a bid 18 now. $1,800 a bid 2,000 back. At $2,000 a bid 2,000 still very cheap for 10 people a bid $2,000. At $2,000 I'll take $1,000 if it $100 if it helps you. 21. At 21 do the same to your man Vince. 22. At 22 bid a bid 3, 24. At 24 bid a bid 24 back here on my left at 24. At $2,400 a bid $2,400 only. At $2,400 going to sell once.
Where's the bid, Pete?
Twice, here on my left, $2,400, 25.
Yes.
At 25 bid over the right, 26 back on my left, $2,600. At $2,600 with me at 26. At 26 on my left, a bid $2,600, a bid 26 only. At $2,600, what?
Yep.
27, a bid 27, 28. At 28 back on my left, a bid $2,800, a bid 28 only. At 28 a bid 28. At $2,800 bid $2,800 only. Once, twice. At $2,800 going to sell. $2,800 table 6. Well done, sir.
Good buying, very good buying. Some
Now,
great bargains we had both in the main auction and also the silent auction. Just a reminder, the silent auction is closing at 10 p.m. sharp. So have a look through your silent auction items as we go on to lot number 4 of our main auction items, Peter.
Lot 4, Jim, a trip to the Australian Open Golf. Now, there's a lot of golf buffs in this room, I'm sure. Just get a load of this, either for corporate or for personal reasons. 30 people will enjoy Australia's most prestigious golf tournament from a private marquee on the 18th fairway at Moona Links Golf Club on Friday, the 25th of November. Friday, the 25th of November, this year's Australian Open Golf at Moona Links. 30 people in a marquee. Spotless catering will provide first-class hospitality, and seated coaches will provide return transfers from the Melbourne CBDs. And obviously, it's compliments of sided coaches as well as Dagmar Bojo O'Brien of the Spotless Group. Now look at that for you golf pups. 30 people will enjoy Australia's most prestigious golf tournament in a private marquee on the 18th fairway. Now that is worth a lot of money to you golf people. Someone tell me what it's worth. What it must be worth. Started at 3,000, come down for me a bit 3. Start me 3 somewhere. Call it out. Tell me what you prepared to play. 3 must be 2.5 in the room for something as good as that. Tell me what it's worth. It's got to be 2.5. You have a bit 2.5, bit 2.5 at $2,500, and that's not worth money. $2,500 at all. At $2,500 a bit, and I'll take 2.5. At $2,500 a bit, $2,500 for the golf. A bit 200 for the golf package, and a bit $2,500 only for 30 people in a marquee. At $2,500 bid, $750. At $2,750 bid. At $2,750 bid, $2,750. At $2,750 bid, $2,750 bid. At $2,750, not a lot of money.
Yes.
At 3 now. At
Yes.
$3,325. At $3,250 bid, a bid $3,250 against you. At $3,500. At $3,500, I'm left a bid $3,500, still not a lot of money. At $3,500 bid. At $3,500 bid, a bid $3,500.
It's cheap. It's very cheap.
I'll tell you what, I'm not going to sell it at that.
30 people enjoying Australia's most prestigious golf tournament from a private marquee, their own private marquee on the 18th. Not bad.
And only $3,500, and it's worth a lot more
Yes.
than that. You bulk golf bucks will be $3,750. At $3,750, and that's against my left. At $3,750, make it 4 if you would. At $3,740 he does.
Yes.
At $4,250. At $4,250, 4.5. At $4,750. At $4,750 here. At $4,750, bit a bit $4,750, bit a bit $4,750. One more. At $4,750 is $100 there, Vince, you might buy it.
Half price, Peter.
At it's cheap as chips. At $4,750, bit a bit. At $4,750, if you have a look at your catalogue, you'll see that it is half price. At $4,750. At $4,750, bit a bit $4,750. Take $100 to put you in the position to buy it, a bit $4,850. At $4,850, bit a bit $4,850. At $4,850, bit a bit $4,850. It's against you. At $4,850, bit a bit 9 now. Make it 5 if you like. At $5,000 here. At $5,000, bit a bit 5. At $5,000, bit a bit 5. All done at 5. At $5,000, how's he going, Vince? At $5,000, going to sell once, twice, done. $5,000 to table 33.
Now here's something for the, I'm sure that our female members of the audience will love. The Camp Eden Health Retreat. You'll enjoy much more than just a great holiday. Relax, have fun, change your life, spoil yourself, pamper yourself, be part of the fun. The package includes 7 nights deluxe accommodation for 2, gourmet meals, 2 naturopathic consultations, 4 massages, flying fox, airport transfers, and 2 return flights to Coolangatta, courtesy of ETM Travel. It's a magnificent health retreat, Peter. And I'll tell you what, everyone from around the world come to Camp Eden on the Gold Coast, the health retreat. So it is a great item, and it's lot number 5 in your catalogue. So let's, what are you going to start out here, Peter?
Okay, Jim. Now, ladies and gentlemen, have a look at the screen and just recap what Jim just told you. 2 return flights, courtesy of ETM Travel. He's a member of the Carlton Gold Coterie, memory tells me. A package including 7 nights, deluxe accommodation for 2. Now you look at the value and you see the value at $8,000 and you say to yourself, well, what could I buy? A trip like that, 7 days of a holiday, of relaxation, of changing your life type of attitude, return air flights, and you say to yourself, well, what am I prepared to pay for that? Well, I would have thought you'd all be jumping out and telling me you'd be prepared to pay at least $3,000 for it, worth double that. Someone tell me it's worth 3 for your 7 nights holiday at Coolangatta. Can I see 3? At $3,000 to start it anywhere you like, it must be worth 3. What about 2.5? At $2,500 must be worth 2.5 somewhere. Someone tell me it's worth 2.5. At $2,500, it's not a lot of money for something like that. 7 nights accommodation. I have $2,500 off it only at 2.5, bid a bit 2.5. At $2,500 bid 2,500. Can I say 750? At 2.5. At $2,500, 750, and a bid 750 and 3,000 here on my left. At $3,000 bid $3,000 for 7 nights accommodation. At $3,000, 250. At 3,250 with you. At $3,250 bid a bit 3,250 bid a bit $3,250. Now there's got to be a bargain of the night. This could well be at $3,250 for the Cape Eden Health Retreat. 7-night package of it $3,250 with return fare flights at $3,250. Done.
Yes.
On the
3.5. 3,500. You got me before the camera at $3,500 to wherever it might have been.
A bit late, but got in.
We'll take it, won't we?
Table.
We'll take it. We'll take it. Take it. Yeah, take it. Take it. Yeah, we'll take it. Yeah, take the bid. Yeah.
16.
I'll tell you what, we'll give 16 a chance and we'll take the other one at 3.5, is he? At $3,500, I'll do the same. I'll do the same in front.
Yep.
At $3,500, you tell me if you're prepared to pay more. I'll give you the opportunity. Going. 3,000. Yep. 3,750 now. Bid $3,750 at 3,750. Bid a bit at $3,750. At $3,750, make it 4 if you like. At $3,750. What's
Still great value, Peter.
What's
It's the health retreat.
$3,750.
It's the best health retreat.
What's wrong with your table over there, Vince? That's the Carltonian table, isn't it?
No.
$3,750 going to sell. Done.
Table 23.
At $3,750. Done. At $3,750.
Well done.
Well
done. You'll absolutely
well
love it
done.
up there. Okay.
Now, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, this is worth.
Jim, what do you reckon about this?
Mate, it is an absolutely rare piece of memorabilia, Taxi. In particular, one of the great emotional moments as far as this club was concerned. It was a great day for everyone that was there. It was the farewell to the spiritual home of football, Optus Oval.
Jimmy, can I suggest while you speak they have a look to our left? Because there it is.
It's a great picture of the one and only Anthony Koutafidis and a legend of the Carlton Football Club's Big Nick himself, John Nichols, holding the Sherrin match ball aloft at the conclusion of the game. And Cole, it's been signed by both, hasn't it? Yep. And I'm telling you right now, it's hard to get Bruce Doyle to sign things, and I'm telling you right now that John Nichols rarely signs pieces of memorabilia as well. So this is a wonderful item. It's a rare item. It was an emotional and very much an uplifting day at Optus Oval, our farewell to Optus Oval, formerly Princes Park. So this is your wonderful chance to secure a rare piece of history.
And when you look at it, ladies and gentlemen, you can just see the emotion of the day. And for those of you there, and I presume most of us would be, you would know it was a very emotional day. You have a look at that photograph and you'll know exactly what I mean. It is a legendary photograph. It is one of a kind. It is a one-off picture. And as Jim just said, a one-off picture signed by John Nichols, a one and only signature together with our captain Anthony Koutafidis. Now let me tell you this is worth thousands, but you're going to tell me how many thousands it's worth. But it is a one-off, and you have a look at it while we speak, because it's a magnificent piece to hang in your boardroom, to hang in your office, to hang anywhere you like. It is an outstanding situation. Would someone like to tell me it's worth $3,000 or $4,000? Tell me it's worth $3,000. Tell me worth $3,000, and we go upwards from there, because indeed it's worth all that and more. Now, if we can't see you, you call it out. Yell out and tell me what you like. It must be worth $3,000. Yeah, well, two's good. At $2,000 a bit, $2,000 a bit, $2,000 only a bit, 2.5 right here on table 15. At $2,500 a bit, $2,500. At $2,500 a bit, and I'll take 250 rise, so you know where you're going, and a bit $2,500, and it's worth a lot more for something priceless, and it is priceless at $2,500 and a bit $750. At $2,750, bid a bit $2,750. Now, understand it's a bit hard seeing lights up here. At $2,750, it's up to you to call it out. Put your hand up.
It's a steal at that price, Peter.
$2,750, bid a bit $2,750.
It's a steal at that price, mate.
It is indeed. It's a unique article. It is a unique commodity, and we bid only $2,750.
Come on, Jimmy.
And I would have thought it's worth a lot more of that to the true Carlton people. And come on, Carlton people, look at that and tell me it's not worth more than that. At $3,000, thank you, on table 27. And I bid $3,000 there to bid 3 bid only. At $3,000, I bid $3,000, I bid 3 bid $250. At $3,250. Just think of that, look at that tomorrow and say, well, I'm glad I bought that. At $3,250, a bit of it $3,250. At $3,250, at $3,250 against your left. At $3,250, I'm going to sell it. It's going to be sold, and I would have thought, ladies and gentlemen, that is a magnificent purchase. Look at the emotion of the day and tell me it's not worth more than $3,250. All done, going to sell.
It's a rare piece of history.
Going 3.5 here.
Well done,
At $3,500. Put your tags up, guys. Put your paddles up. At $3,500 on table 32. At $3,500, a bit 3.5 now. At $3,500, a bit $3,500. At 3.5, I bid a bit 3.5 bid only. At $3,500 once.
Yes.
$750. At $3,750, bid
Let's
3,750.
take it to 4,
At
Peter.
$3,750, make it 4, round it up. $3,750. You don't want to wake up tomorrow and say, well, gee, I wish I bought that. I'll buy something else like it, because you won't find another one like it. At $3,750. At $3,750, going to sell it. At $3,750, bid a bit $3,004. At $4,000, keep your eyes right keen on the right, boys. At $4,250 here. At $4,250, bid a bit $4,250 on table 14. At $4,250. At $4,250, bid a bit $4,250. At $4,250. At $4,250, going. At $4,250, are you done? Finished. At $4,250, your man out. Last time, last opportunity. Going. At $4,250, 4.5 at the back. At $4,500, nearly but not sir. At $4,500, one more and you might buy it. At $4,500, a bit 45. At 45, how can you value that within $250? Tell me that. At $4,500. At $4,500 for $250, put yourself in a chair to buy it, because the bidding's up back. At $4,500, a bit 4.5. At $4,500 at the back at $4,500. It's against table 14 and I'm going to sell it. Going at $4,500 against you at 14. At 4.5, done, finished. At $4,500 sold at table.
Number table 15, I think, isn't it? Or table
$4,500.
15. Well done. Okay, the farewell game match ball. You can own the match ball from the day, of course, Carlton versus the Melbourne Football Club. Signed by Cooter and the Big Nick, preserved in a magnificent, let's bring it out actually, girl, yeah, magnificent, the premium glass case. This ball is one of 5 used on the day and comes with a letter of authenticity from the Carlton Football Club, and it's compliments of the best in the business, the Carlton Football Club. Once again, your chance to snare a rare piece of history, a wonderful piece of memorabilia. That is one of the match balls, one of the prize Sherrans from the day.
One of the 5 used on the day, and look at it.
Signed by the skipper himself, the one and only Cooter. And the Big Nick has also put his signature on the Sherran. So it is a great piece of memorabilia. But once again, we've said farewell to Optus Oval. And it's one of the match balls used on the day, in that very emotional day at Optus Oval.
And with a letter of authenticity from the Carlton Footy Club, so you know that is one of the 5 footies, and look at it, beautifully presented. And again, I say to you guys, for you Carlton people to have one of those footballs sitting in your boardroom, your corporate lounge, sitting in your own house, what a magnificent opportunity. Tell me what it's worth. Tell me what it's worth. It's worth a lot of money just for the emotion of it. But let me say $500 and move upwards from there. At $500 a bit, you all should be at about that a bit 5. At 5 a bit 6. At $600 a bit 6, a bit 6. At 6 a bit 6, 7. At $700 a bit $700. You can't put it out. Put your paddle up. At $700 on table 14. I'm at $800 now. $800 and against 14.19. At $900 a bit 9. At $900 here. At $900 a bit $900 only. At $900 with you at $900. You don't have to bid twice. At $900 a bit $900. $1,000 I'll take it from you. I asked you twice. At $1,000 a bit $1,000. At $2,000. You've got $2,000. Well, Beach, you're a marvellous man. Must be a Carlton Gold coaching member. At $2,000. At $2,000 bit a bit 2. At $2,000, has he blown him away with one bid?
You take your bids over the phone, are you?
At $2,000 a bit of it, $2,000 for the football. At $2,000, at at 2,000, going to sell, going, at $2,000, 2,100 bid, at 2,100 bid now, bid $2,100, I bid 2,100, at $2,100 I have, at $2,100 bid, at $2,100, I'm going to sell it, Vince, at $2,100, going, at $2,100, going, gone, $2,100, table 14, well bought.
Sorry, the other person on the other end of the phone, Cootsy. Maybe on this next one, they might get this one. It's the farewell game signed Carlton Football Club Guernsey. It's signed by the entire team that represented the Blues in that historic match between Carlton and Melbourne. It's one of 5. So it's one of only 5, ladies and gentlemen. This item comes with a letter of authenticity once again from the Carlton Football Club. Once again, a chance for you to snare a slice of history.
Okay, thanks, Jim. Now, signed by the entire team, ladies and gentlemen. The Carlton Football Club Guernsey, as Jim just said, the farewell game, Guernsey, signed by the entire team, beautifully framed. Again, opposite boardroom item. It is one of 5, and as Jim just said, it comes with a letter of authenticity. Now, these are the type of things that are priceless, absolutely priceless, and what I don't want to happen today is someone to walk out of here tonight and say, well, by gee whiz, I wish I bought that. I'll go and buy another one, because you won't find another one. And of course, when it's signed by the entire team, it's worth a lot of money. It's worth a lot of money today. It's going to be worth a lot of money in the future. And that's what I'm saying to you now. You tell me what you're prepared to pay for it. What about a couple of $1,000? Must be worth that. It's worth a lot more. Tell me $2,000 from the floor and we go upwards. Must be worth that. Thank you, sir. I bid $2,000, I bid $2,000, a bid $2,000 on table 35 at $2,000, a bid $2,000 only. At $2,000, a bid $2,000. Put your paddle up, buyers. Here it is. At $2,000, a bid 2 and a bid $2,500. At $2,000 here. At $2,000 on table 35. At $2,000, a bid $2,000. Take $250. Worth more than that. At $2,000, now tell me it's not worth more than that. How much? 2.5, thank you, sir. From table 5, I've got $2,500 offered. I bid $2,500. Now, what are you going to do about that? Table 14, I bid $2,500 on the left. At $2,500, I bid $2,500. Take $250 from you, bid $2,500. At $2,500, because I tell you what, it's going to be sold. It is one off. It is one of a kind. Bidding here at $2,500. At $2,500 bid, remembering that you can't buy it tomorrow. At $2,500, it's a one-off opportunity, so we keep saying signed by the entire team. At $2,500, at 2.5 bid, at $2,500, can't wait any longer. Opportunity really going, gone for $2,500 on table 5 it was. Well bought, guys, well done.
Okay.
Plus that is a buy of the night.
To our final item of our first main section of the main auction items, remembering our silent auction is continuing through until 10 o'clock tonight. That's when it will officially close. Some wonderful silent auction items outside the ballroom here, Peter. But our lot number 7 is titled. Now, I've got 2 young boys who are mad Blue Baggers fans, despite the fact my wife is a Brisbane supporter. They've got no chance in the world of supporting the Lions. They are absolute Blues. They were joined up within 2 hours of birth when they came to the Women's Hospital. This is called For the Kids. Parents and grandparents, take note. It's a unique opportunity to provide an unforgettable sports experience or Christmas party for your kids and their schoolmates. The qualified coaches at Camp Australia, including some current Carlton players, will run a 1.5-hour sports clinic for up to 100 girls and boys on Optus Oval. Provide a barbecue lunch afterwards, and it's a date to be mutually agreed upon. Once again, it's a wonderful auction item. It's our last of our first of our main section, and it's compliments of the Carlton Football Club and Camp Australia. Peter, this is, as a father, this is an absolute beauty, isn't it?
I would have thought for the parents and the grandparents of kids, here is your opportunity, and just imagine how they would just love the opportunity to have an hour-and-a-half clinic at Optus Oval. Any age, up to the age of 15, and I would have thought it's worth a lot of money too, but someone give me $1,000 and we're away, a bid $1,000, I think you bid it. At $1,000, a bid of $1,000, a bid $1,200, am I right, a bid $1,200, a bid of $12. At $1,400, a bid $1,400, bid $1,400 only. At $1,400, great opportunity, a bid $1,400, and as I say grandparents, parents look alike. I bid $1,600 now.
Includes
At
senior
$1,600, bid
footballers,
a bid
Peter.
$1,600.
Includes senior players.
It does indeed,
Yep.
Jim. At $1,600, I bid $1,600, only bid $1,600, and I would have thought, ladies and gentlemen, that's not a lot of money. At $1,600, I bid a bid $1,600, and $1,600 for an experience that they would not forget, whether it be a Christmas party or it would be for their birthday
In
or
front of you,
something like
Peter.
that.
You got that one?
I bid $1,800 a bid. I bid $1,800, $1,800, I bid $1,800 on table 13, I bid $1,800, I bid $1,800, only now $2,000. At $2,000, now what does a QC do about that? At $2,000, I bid $2,000. At $2,000, $2,200, bid a bid $22. At $2,200, I bid $2,200 only bid. At $2,200 bidding, going. At $2,200, I bid $2,200, bid a bid $22. At $2,200 for the second time, going. At $2,200, going. At $2,200, table 13, thank you.
Okay, that is the end of our first section of main auction items. Well done, Peter. Round of applause for Peter Hawkins. He'll be back shortly with our second main auction items. Well done, Peter, and well done to Vince. Thank you, Vince. Just a reminder about raffle tickets. Very shortly, 2 of our Carlton players will be at the rear of the room. And just a reminder also about our countdown raffle. We're going around to collect the countdown raffle. Your chance to secure a first prize of $1,500, second prize $1,000. If you're the third last table eliminated, you'll still win $500. So our girls are collecting those countdown raffle forms. So make sure you're in it, because it's $200 to go in. Your chance to absolutely, well, going basically 7 times your amount, you'll be going to $1,500. So we'll be back very, very shortly. A reminder about the silent auction items going through until 10 o'clock. And our second lot of main auction items will be coming your way in a few moments. Keep enjoying the Mount Buller Banquet Auction for 2005. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not far away from our second section of our main auction items. Just a reminder about our silent auction. It's going through until 10 o'clock. I should have mentioned this earlier, but Desley Kennedy has reminded me from Tony Santig, of course, the owner. Tony Santig, of course, the owner of Mackay Diva, that won created history in winning back-to-back Melbourne Cups in 2003 and 2004. And what an effort it was by Mackay Diva and everyone associated with Mackay Diva, of course, trained by David Hall and then Lee Friedman. And courtesy of Smyth's Lodge, Mackay Diva's silks have been are up for grabs in the silent auction. So it's soon to be named the champion racehorse of the year. And once again, thanks to Smyth's Lodge for the magnificent silks from Mackay Diva. A couple of other great silent auction items. Your chance to get 6 of your closest friends to go to the footy show, courtesy of Ed, Trevor and Sam, and Channel 9, of course. And also, some great silent auction items as far as 3AW and also Channel 10, courtesy of Robert Walls of Channel 10. Your chance to sit in the commentary box at a game either this year or next year at Telstra Dome with the Channel 10 commentary team. And with 3AW, you can go along and join Rex and the team. It'll be interesting. Might even be a Collingwood game. Rex and the team for a big game with the 3AW commentary team. And as I said, all courtesy of 3AW and Channel 10. So some great items there in the silent auction. Also some great dinner packages and accommodation packages at Crown. And some other great sports packages as well. Also a reminder that at the rear of the room, selling raffle tickets in our main raffle tonight. Of course, the countdown raffle, I'll be eliminating 15 tables very, very shortly in our countdown raffle. Just a reminder on that countdown raffle, you have to have $200 in per table. We believe that some tables have put $40 in. Sorry, you've actually got to put $200 in per table to have a chance of being part of that $1,500 first prize. The 2 players at the rear of the room. Where are the 2 players? There they are. Well done, guys. Brett Thornton, Chris Ryder at the rear of the room, selling raffle tickets. Your chance to win some great raffle prizes. So go up to the players, have a bit of a mingle with them. So go up there and have a chat to either Brett or Chris as the night unfolds. Now, before we get on, to our second section of the main auction items, you want to watch this. Australia Idol, of course, is coming back this week, and who knows, these three gentlemen might be part of the auditioning for Australia Idol. Would you please make welcome from Motown, the Jackson 3, Luke Livingston, Dave. Let's hope we've got a better track record than Michael Jackson. But David T, Corey McGrath and Luke Livingston, who's just re-signed with the club, and obviously that's part of the new contract. But let's put our hands together for Luke Livingston, David T and Corey McGrath, the Jackson 3. Good on them, it was great. How about the Starsky and Hutch jackets, Peter? Not bad, were they? Peter Hawkins is back with our second tough act to follow. That one, Peter?
Yeah, I don't think I'll try.
No, we'll get Simon Wilson up to sing the club song again. It's only probably fitting at this appropriate time. We're getting to Luciano and Pavarotti later, Simon. Now, let's move right along because we've got the second, welcome back Vince, the second main auction items here. And why don't we begin with lot number 8. Lot number 8.
Okay.
Let's go, Peter.
Righto, lot number 8. Again, look at your catalogues, follow the program and just understand what we're here for, and that's for a great footy club, because there are some great opportunities right here in front of us now. Lot 8, Ride of the Lifetime, compliments from Subaru Interactive at Docklands and also Subaru Rally Team. A Ride of a Lifetime with two-time Australian Rally Champion Cody Crocker in the Subaru Impreza WRX STI Rally car, plus the Subaru Rally Team Australia VIP pack, including signed team memorabilia. Now, who says what that's worth? Because for those car buffs, here's a great opportunity for you. Don't forget, not only do you get a ride, but you get a ride for 2 plus a Subaru Rally Team Australia VIP pack. Now guys, it's up to you to tell me what it's worth. That's priceless, because how do you value an experience like that? But it must be worth, what, say, $1,000 somewhere? Someone tell me $1,000 and we're away. Understand the opportunity before you, and if I can't see you, call it out. Remembering we're half blind here by the lights. What have you got? $1,000 bid, a bid, $1,000. At $1,000 a bid, $1,000 and to $1,200 bid. At $1,200 a bid, $1,200 a bid, $1,200, 14 bid, a bid, 14. At $1,400 bid, a bid, $1,400. You keep your eyes right, guys. At $1,400 a bid, $1,400 a bid, $1,400 bid is 16 here. At $1,600 a bid, it's $1,600 on my left, a bid, $1,600. At $1,600, at $1,600 for a 2-time Australian Rally Champion ride with Cody Crocker, a bid, $1,600 on table 32. At $1,600 bid, we're going to sell it. At $1,600 once, twice. At $1,600 going, gone. Sorry, sir, too late. Encourage you to bid all the time. At table 32, $1,600.
Okay, lot number 9 cruising around Sydney, Peter. This is a wonderful donation by Richard Pratt, of course, one of our great long-time supporters of the Carlton Football Club. How about this for an item? A 4-hour cruise on his luxury cruiser, Sundowner, around the picturesque Sydney Harbour. This magnificent package will see you living the high life and includes catering for 24 people. It's a unique opportunity for you to host an unforgettable event. Compliment of Richard Pratt and Visi Industries. It is to the value of around about $6,000. Once again, a reminder, it's for full catering for 24 people on board the magnificent luxury cruiser Sundowner around one of the great harbours and one of the great waterways in the world, Peter.
Thank you, Jim. So as Jim said, a 4-hour cruise on Mr. Pratt's luxury cruiser Sundowner for 24 people catering. Again, ladies and gentlemen, think of the opportunity that's before you, whether this is a corporate one or for a very, very special party. But compliments donated by Richard Pratt and Visi Industries, and I think, ladies and gentlemen, these are the type of opportunities that rarely come along. It's worth a lot of money, but I'm going to suggest to you that it's prime value, it's cheap value at $6,000. A bid $6,000, and I'll start the auction at $6,000 to give you an opportunity to bid and buy it. Yeah. That's 6 and a bid now, 62 to 5, 6 and a quarter will make it. At $6,250, a bid 6 and a quarter, bid a bid 6 and a quarter. At $6,250, and it's worth a lot more money than for the experience, for the opportunity. And I bid $6,250, I'm going to sell it if there's no further bid. At $6,250, and ladies and gentlemen, here is an opportunity that you just can't go and buy. It's an opportunity that's here in front of you now. It's at $6,250, going, at $6,250, gone at that figure.
What table number was that, Vince? 20?
So, table 20, $6,250. Now lot 10, the Western Weekend. What's your program, guys? Lot 10, the Western Weekend, an inner sanctum footy experience, and here's the opportunity for any Carlton member to go to a Carlton match in Perth next year. It includes return flights from Melbourne to Perth for 2 people, 2 nights accommodation, 2 seats in the coach's box at Subiaco, a meal with the Carlton players the night before, and when you think about that, here is a real opportunity to go to Perth to watch Carlton play either West Coast or Fremantle. The 2 people return flights, and ladies and gentlemen, again, here is a great experience of a lifetime. It's compliments of Carlton Footy Club and ETM Travel. It is priceless, it's worth a lot of money, taking into consideration the airfares, taking into consideration what it costs for 2 nights accommodation, 2 seats in the coach's box. Well, I don't know how you can value that. But let's get it going at say $1,500 and go upwards from that point. I had $1,500 a bid. At $1,500 a bid, $1,500 a bid, $1,500 only. At $1,500 a bid, $1,500 a bid, $1,500. At $1,500, one and only bid. And I'll tell you what, if there's no more, I'll sell it. At $1,500 a bid, $1,500 only. At $1,500, how could you value two coaches at a bid $1,750 now? How could you value in a bid $2,000? The opportunity to be in the coach's box to watch an AFL game, well, it's worth more than that. I bid 2 1/4 here. At $2,250, 2.5 on the left. At $2,500, bid 2.25. At 2.5 bid against table 25. Only too happy to help you, sir. The bidding's here at 2.5. At 2.5 bid a bid 2.5, and I'll take $750 from me if you like. At $2,500 it's you. At $2,500 it's you. I won't take you again. At $2,500 bid 2,500 here. At 2.5 there. At $2,500 against you if you want it. Here's your opportunity.
Yes.
At $2,750 now to bid $2,750, $3,000 back on the left. At $3,000 a bid 3. At $3,000 it's worth a lot more money than that just for the experience to go there. At $3,000 a bid 3, going to sell it once, twice.
Yes.
At $3,250 bid 3.5 back on the left, $3,500. At 3.5 bid a bid 3.5. At $3,500 back on the left bids. At $3,500 bid 3.5 a bid. At $3,500 going. At $3,500 going.
Yes.
Going. 3,200, 4,000 back left. At $4,000 bid 4,000 bid 4. At 4 bid a bid 4. Going at $4,000 once. Twice at $4,000, third and final time done, finished. $4,000 to you at $4,000 on table 5.
Jeez, he was quick drawing McGraw that bloke, wasn't he?
Well done.
Well done, mate. Who are you going to take, mate? Who are you going to take to Perth with you?
Now, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen,
your other mates, absolutely. Take it away. Lot number 11. Now, this is a beauty, Peter, because we should get our, we're going to model these, aren't we? Where are the two, your chance to sparkle, you or your loved one, there we go, Colin, will positively sparkle in this amazing PH diamond necklace. This beautiful piece is an 18-carat white gold curved bar link necklace with a centre drop featuring 29 brilliant cut diamonds. The setting is 1.6 millimetres to 1.7 millimetres and truly breathtaking. Compliments, Peter Halsell and PH Diamonds. A magnificent items. Where are they? Where are the girls were wearing them?
one of the girls is there.
One of the girls is wearing them. Where are they gone? I don't would say. Yeah, that's good, Jim. Stevie Wonder. There you go.
Okay.
Magnificent. Your chance to sparkle.
Thanks, Jim. Expect you should buy this show. Amazing PhD diamond necklace, ladies and gentlemen. Compliments of Peter Halsell and PH Diamonds. If you've had the chance to look at it, one of the lovely ladies as I walked around today, you'll see it is an absolutely magnificent piece. Okay, it's worth round about $4,500. It's your opportunity to buy it for that or a bit less. Would someone like to halve it and say it's worth $2,000 to them to take it home as a surprise, take it home to your wife, your girlfriend or both, it doesn't matter, and I bid $2,000 somewhere. Must be worth that type of money. Can I see $2,000 anywhere? What about $1,500? Get the bidding going. I bid $1,500. I bid. At $1,500, I bid $1,750 there. I bid $1,750. I bid $1,750. At $1,750, I bid $1,750. I bid $1,750.
Yes.
At $2,000, and that's only not even half. At $2,000, bid a bit against my left. At $2,000, I bid $2,000. I bid $2,000 only. At $2,000, bid speed calling me on my right. At $2,000 against you, I bid $2,000. Going to sell it. At $2,000, opportunity of a lifetime. Here it goes. At $2,000, it's cheap as $2,250. At $2,250 on table 7.
Yep.
At 2.5 back right. At $2,500, bid $2,500, still cheap. You put your paddle down, sir. That's when you should have been picking it up. At $2,500, going to sell it. At $2,500. Great value.
Where's the bid, Peter? Where's the
bidding
bid,
here?
Peter?
Bidding with you. No, bidding with you, Vince.
Lovely,
Yeah,
lovely.
I'm right.
Table
It's left.
38.
At $2,500. Going. It's against us on the left. At $2,500. Going. Gone. $2,500. Table what, Vince?
Table 38.
Table 38, well done at table 38. Your chance to sparkle. Now, lot number 12 in your catalogues, ladies and gentlemen. There is no greater motivator or motivational speaker as David Parkin. You can use this ex-football, of course, Premiership captain.
$3,250 once, twice, at $3,250. Done.
Well done. Table 23.
Table 23, thanks, Vince. $3,250. Now, ladies and gentlemen, If you could just pay a little bit of attention to, for lot 14. Here is an outstanding opportunity presented to you by the Carlton Football Club. And we're giving you the opportunity to restore Carlton silverware, and this is lot 14 in your catalogue. Imagine the buzz you would get having the 1981 Carlton Premiership Cup in your boardroom, corporate function or your home. The choice is yours. The 1981, the actual 1981 Carlton Football Club Premiership Cup, coached by David Parkin. For 2006, here is this unique sponsorship package. First of all, you get name recognition where the club is displayed at Optus Oval. Secondly, you have the right to display the Premiership Cup in your premises for 8 weeks a year. 8 weeks a year, ladies and gentlemen, to have the 1981 Carlton Premiership Cup in your boardroom, your corporate function, where you like. You have the right to use the cup for special events, and you'll also have the right, the first option, to renew or sell the rights in the future. So now, ladies and gentlemen, again I say to you, a one-off opportunity presented to you by the Carlton Football Club to have the 1981 Carlton Premiership Cup in your possession for 8 weeks a year. 8 weeks a year in your boardroom, your corporate function. It is your right to use the cup for special events now. It is priceless. I don't know what it's worth. You've got to tell me, but I would have thought you could say this is worth $10,000 or $15,000, but let's start a bit under that. Someone tell me it's worth $5,000 to have the corporate right to have the 1981 Cup in your figure. Now, can I see $5,000 and we'll be away? Thank you, sir. I bid $5,000. I bid $5 here. At $5,000, I bid $5. I bid $5. At $5,000, I bid $5. I bid $5,000. I'll take a $1,000 rise so you know where we go with it. I bid $5,000. I don't know how you value it, but it's got to be worth a lot more than that. I bid $5,000. I bid $5. At $5,000, I bid $5. Can I say $6? At $6,000, I bid $5. At $5,000, $6 now. At $6,000, I bid $6,000. I bid $6. At $6, bid $6. At $6 now. You've got $6,000. I bid $6 only. I bid $6,000 for the 1981 Premiership Cup for 8 weeks. I bid $6,000. I'll tell you what, I'll be the $7,000 to help you along, because I'll tell you what, we won't be selling it for $6. At $7,000, I bid $7. At $7,000, the bid's with me. At $7,000, I bid $7 bid. At $7,000, I bid $7,000. At $7,000 only for the opportunity to have the cup for 8 weeks. I bid $7,000. Now, ladies and gentlemen, bidding with me at $7,000, no advance on that figure. We'll pass it in, because I tell you what, we want a little bit more than that. And I would have thought it's worth a lot more than that. The bidding's with me, and I'll give you one last opportunity. I'm 7, you want to make it 8. At $7,000, the last time I asked you, you're done. Finished. At $7,000, look, we want a bit more money for that. It is for sale. The privilege is for sale. Won't sell it at that figure. We'll move on, but come and talk to us later if you like.
Okay. We did have a reserve on that one. As I said, coming up to the 25th anniversary of that champion football team from the 1981 Premiership season. And as I said, we did have a reserve, didn't we, Peter?
Yeah, we've got a reserve on that.
Okay, well, there might be an opportunity for you later to actually get that, because that is a wonderful, wonderful auction item. Let's move along to lot number 15, A Day on the Station. Yering Station was established in 1838 as the first vineyard in Victoria. Today it is one of the state's most famous, with award-winning wines, gourmet food and stunning views. Have the ultimate Christmas party or special celebration with a lunch for 10 people, a private tour of the historic vineyard. After you've had lunch for 10 people, you go for a little stroll around the vineyard, fall over into a vineyard or something or other. Coach transfers to and from the Yarra Valley, compliments Yering Station and SATA coaches. It's the value of around about $2,500. I might start bidding on this one, Peter.
Yeah, I think you won't be the only one, Jim. Now, this is a lunch for 10 people in one of the state's most picturesque valleys, the Yarra Valley, the most famous vineyard. Come private hotel, come restaurant, and this is an outstanding opportunity. A day at Yering Station, ladies and gentlemen. Lunch for 10. Take it at any time with transfers to and from the Yarra Valley. What am I bid? Someone tell me it's worth $1,000. It's worth a lot more than that, but it was worth $1,000. I bid now. At $1,000, I bid $1,000. I bid $1,000. I bid now $1,250. At $1,250, bid a bid $1,250. $1,500. At $1,750, bid a bid $1,750 here. At $1,750, bid a bid $1,750 on table 34. At $1,750, a bid $1,750. Bid still worth a lot more than that. 410 people. At $1,750, a bid $1,750. Bid going to sell it. At $7.50, $2,000, now bid $2,000. At $2,000, a bit of bid 2. At $2,000, it's against 13 and 34. At $2,000, bit of bid $2,000, well undervalued. At $2,000, bid going to sell, going. At $2,000, gone at that figure of $2,000. Now, ladies and gentlemen.
Table 15.
Table number 15, well done. Now this is something else. We've got 2 more items in this section. And I should just remind everyone, once again, that it's very, very rare for the great man to put pen to paper or pen to photo or any sort of memorabilia. And it's a great story of just the efforts that Bruce
Jimmy, there's one more thing we should say.
Yes, mate.
That he's done it once, he's not going to do it again. It is
No.
a once of a lifetime opportunity.
One-off.
And it is a one-off. He said to Cole, I'll do it for you, Cole. Is that right, Cole? He said, I'll do it to you once, but I won't do it again.
A legend of the Carlton Football Club, a legend of the game. So there you have it, the Bruce Dool, lot number 16 in your catalogues. Let's get it going, Peter.
Now that is a framed 1 metre by 0.8 metre frame. Now that could hang anywhere, and that is worth so much money that I don't know where to start, so I want you to yell it out and tell me. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is a unique opportunity. A unique opportunity. Perhaps he's not only the Carlton's best footballer that's ever played, and I say that with due respect to anybody that's in here tonight, but he could well arguably be the AFL's very best footballer that's ever played football. Here's your opportunity to buy one-off, personally signed, magnificent photograph, magnificent picture. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what am I bid? What am I bid? Yell it out for me. Is it worth $5,000? It must be worth that. If I had $5,000, offered a bid 5. At $5,000, a bid $5,000. It's worth a lot more than that. But I leave it to you to tell me. At $5,000, a bid $5,000, a bid 5, and I'll take $500 as we go. At $5,000, bid a bid 5. At $5,000, a bid $5,000, only bid a bid 5. At $5,000, sometimes Sir one bid blows them away and buys it. Good luck to you if you can do it. At $5,000, I have offered on my left at $5,000. It's worth more than that, I would have thought. At $5,000, it's unique. 5.5, I bid now. At $5,500, I bid 6. At $6,000, I bid $6,000, I bid 6 and 6 only. At $6,000, I bid $6,000, I have $6,000 offered from my left. At $6,000, it's not one of these things you'll say, well, I'll buy another one, because you will never, ever buy another one. At $6,000, I bid on my left, I bid 6.5. At $6,507 now bid. At $7,000 back on the left of table 31. At $7,000 a bid 7 bid. At $7,000 I have 7 offered, a bid 7 bid only at $7,000. At $7,000 bid, first time we're going to sell it, second time we're going to sell it. At $7,000 the hammer falls, it's gone, an opportunity of a lifetime gone forever. At $7,000.
$7,000, Peter.
At $7,000 on my left, I'm going to sell it.
Australia,
Once I ask at $7,000, twice I ask at $7,000.
Australia.
The hammer falls, it's sold forever at $7,000. Done, finished, all done. At $7,000, going to sell it for $7,000, sir. Well done. Table 31, $7,000, a magnificent purchase.
Greg Harris is just going, mate. I'll have Trevor to answer to. Before we move on to our last auction item in our second section of the main auctions, a couple of scores for you, gladly provided by Luciano Simon Wilson himself. Should just bring you up to date with what's happening in England, of course. It's been an unbelievable test match. I knew everyone would shush with this. The first Ashes test at the home of cricket at Lords. Australia in their second innings about 10 minutes ago, 9 for 366. Oh, isn't it great to beat the bloody Poms? A lead of 401. So you'd like to think that with that sort of score, I reckon they needed 350 for the chase and to be safe. 401 lead and well done to the Aussies. So there you go. That's the score from the first Ashes test. Scores from the Brisbane Essendon game. Into the third quarter, the Brisbane Lions are ahead of the Bombers, 95 to 79. So a 16-point lead. It's close at the Gabba, and it's also close at Football Park or at Amy Stadium, where Port Adelaide are leading the Tigers by 12 points, by 2 goals. So it's a must-win for both clubs. Port Adelaide's in front into the third quarter by 2 goals. As we move on to lot number 17, our second lot of the main auction items, it's the Blues Backyard Blitz, and here's a bit of background to it. Have your backyard at your house or holiday house transformed into an exciting new entertainment area. How about this for Carlton commitment? Excavation.
Listen up, ladies and gentlemen. This is an outstanding opportunity presented to you by Carlton.
Quiet, we go. Last one, and then you can have a break. Excavation by Fraser Brown. Landscaping by one of the best going around, I believe, in Nick Stevens. Electrical wiring by Peter Dean, Sparky himself. Lighting from Custom Lighting. The plaza supplied by Ronnie DiUlio, who supplied my backyard. Paid. 6x4 metre decking supplied and built by Australasian Shopfitters. Instant turf by Strathair. A feature wall by Lifestyle. An exclusive fountain by Cassans, and to finish it off, a barbecue from Ron Barbano and $500 worth of drinks from our good friends at Foster's Australia. The date is to be mutually agreed upon. It's compliments to the Blues Backyard Blitz team, and why don't we get one of the Backyard Blitz team? Where's Nick gone? Has Nick gone outside the room? Is he still here? Nick Stevens here? No, he's gone out for a break. Okay, yeah, very good. Anyway, Nick Stevens will do your landscaping, and as I said, Fraser Brown, the excavation, Peter Dean. I mean, they're all heroes of the Carlton Football Club, so it's a great item. Lot number 17 in your catalogue, the Blues Backyard Blitz, Peter.
Thank you, Jim. Now, what it is, of course, Jim, is that it's the players giving back to the club, and as Jimmy Buckley said before, it is the wonderful club to be giving back to, and here's your opportunity to do so. But the players are giving back to the club by their own expertise. Now, if you added up all the products that Jim just went through, it would be well over $10,000 before you took into consideration the expertise and the man hours and the time. So here you go. You tell me what it's worth, but it is priceless. But if you put it today in today's marketplace, it would have been somewhere between $15,000 to $20,000, very, very comfortably, presuming that it's at least a total area of 200 square metres, and that's what's being offered for you today. So what an opportunity. Now you tell me what you're prepared to pay for it. Come on, you tell me. It's up to you to tell me. What about a figure of, say, $7,000 or $8,000?
What do you want to do, Sue? What do you want to go with? Five?
No, I'd like to go with...
They want to go,
I said 8. What about 8 from you? 8, thank you. A bit 8. At 8 on table 47. I appreciate you started with $8,000. A bit 8. At $8,000, a bit $8,000. It's less than half, but it's worth a bit now 9.
Yes, Peter.
At 9, bit a bit 9. At $9,000, tell me 10. At $10,000 on table 47, it's yours at 10. At $10,000 a bit, 10 only at $10,000. At $10,000 a bit, this is a great opportunity. Again, one of these opportunities to really take a bargain today. A bit $10,000. Have Carlton come and do your backyard. $10,000. I'll take $500 off him, Vince, if it helps him. At $10,000 a bit 10. At 10 a bit 10 and a half. At $10,500 a bit 10 and a half. Bit a bit 10 and a half on table 25. At $10,500. At 10 and a half, and we're well in the ledger. Now, sorry, ma'am, are you telling me yes or no? You all right? Sorry, back to you at 10. She said she changed her mind. I think a bit $10,000 back on you for table 47. At $10,000 a bit 10, a bit 10, a bit 10. At $10,000, very dangerous to put your paddle in the air.
Peter,
$10,000.
Should remind everyone, they're all fully qualified and they're the best going around. Fraser Brown has turned his excavation business into one of the best in Australia. Nick Stevens, I know from both his days in Adelaide and also back here, of course, is one of the leading landscapers going around.
Jim?
Yep.
It's just over there now.
Where is he?
We can get him up here.
Oh, there's Nick. Nick, you're right to go with your landscaping, mate, in the backyard blitz team. Well done, very good. So, trust me, from my 20 years in broadcasting, through backyard blitz, etc., if it goes for 10 grand, it's an absolute steal. Because they're all the best going around, these guys. So, I'm going to cut it yet, mate.
Yes, over here.
We'll get Nick up.
$10,500. 10 and a half, a bit 10 and a half, but Nick.
Nick, come up here, Nick.
10 and a half to you. Now hold your bid there, Vince, at 10 and a half.
Let's get Nick Stevens up here. Nick Stevens, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, part of our Blues Backyard Blitz team. Welcome, Nick. Welcome, Nick. Now, let's just take us through. I mean, obviously, we've spoken before about your landscaping business, but this is a great item, isn't it? Because you're going to go around there, fix everything up. If it's an absolute bomb site, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We'll get in there and make it look pretty good, hopefully.
Now, how's your landscaping business going? Because I know it's going, well, obviously Fraser Brown's excavation business is going very well, but your landscaping business is going great, guns?
Yeah, it's going pretty well. Not quite as well as Brownie at the moment, but it's getting up there.
Now, you're doing everything, aren't you? Like you're in demand. I mean, what's your sort of waiting list on this?
Normally we're about 3 months in advance to when we can get out there, but for this one we'll do it pretty much straight away.
Okay, there you have it. It's the Blues Backyard Blitz. Once again, a huge round of applause for Nick Stevens. Great footballer and also a great landscaper. Well done, Nick.
Good on you, Nick.
Okay,
coming
here
up
we go.
$10,500. Vince at $10,500, a bit 10 and a half, and a bit 11 here. At $11,000, a bit 11, a bit 11, a bit 11 only here on my left. $11,000, a bit $11,000. Remembering that you've got over $10,000 worth of products here. A bit $11,000 before you start with the expertise of the man house. A bit $11,000 on my left. At $11,000, I'm going to sell it. $11,000, a bit 11 and a half, a bit 11 and a half a bid. At $11,500 on the right. At 11 and a half and a bid, one more do you know. At $11,500, a bid $11,500, one more do you buy it. At $11,500, at 11 and a half bid on my right. $11,500, have one more, you never know, that might be the one. At 11 and a half, it's against you, sir, you've been on it all the way. Think about it. $11,500 bid on my right. $1,200 bid, a bit $12,000. Now hang on, is that a yes or a no? A beautiful yes. At $12,000, I have $12,000 on 47. At $12,000, a bit 12 bid, a bit 12. At $12,000, I'm going to sell it. Once. At $12,000, and there's no further bid, it's gone. $12,000, second and third time, done, finished. $12,000, well done.
Well done, Peter, and well done. Yep, well done. Congratulations all round. He wanted us to stop it at $9,000, but we got up to 12. There you go. Table number
47.
What's that?
47.
47, righto. Very well done. Righto. There you have it, everyone. That's the Blues Backyard Blitz. Once again, thanks to Nick Stevens, Peter Dean, Fraser Brown, Ronnie DiUlio, and all our good friends at Foster's Australia as well. So thank you once again to Greg Harris and the team at Foster's Australia. No longer Carlton United Beverages. Thank you, Cootie, for reminding me about that. Now, we'll be back very, very shortly with the Section 3 of our main auction items. So we haven't got too many main auction items to go, but as far as the silent auction goes, we'll be shutting the silent auction in approximately, Jules, 10 minutes. 10-15 minutes we'll be shutting the silent auction. So your chance, as I mentioned earlier, for the latecomers, your chance to have dinner with Dennis Pagan and Cheryl at Abler's with 80 of your closest friends. Also wonderful, magnificent accommodation packages at Crown, great dinners at Crown's restaurants. So it's all going in that silent auction, shutting in 15 minutes. The main raffle is still going, and we'll be back shortly to eliminate our first 15 tables from our countdown raffle. Still plenty to come on this banquet auction for 2005, proudly supported and sponsored by Mount Buller, and once again thanks to the Grollo Corporation. Back shortly for this Mount Buller banquet auction for 2005. Once again, thanks on behalf of the Carlton Football Club to the great support of everyone at Mount Buller and the Grollo Corporation for their great support of this great night. So once again, thanks to the Grollos and also to Mount Buller, the only place to go for a winter wonderland and an escape. Okay, the silent auction has shut. So the silent auction is no longer. Marcus, the silent auction is closed, mate. Sorry about that, but there's been some great items, and once again, a huge thank you to everyone that's contributed to the silent auction. In particular, we should make mention of Joe Stuckey and everyone at Crown who have been great contributors to the silent auction. And as I said, and as Ian mentioned earlier, the great support of Cole Kinnear in gathering all these wonderful items for the banquet auction. Well done, Cole. Okay, let's move right along. Before we get on to our last of our main auction items, the countdown is about to begin. We're going to eliminate 20 tables. This is where I become your greatest friend or your greatest enemy. You'll all be watching Fox Footy, listening to AW or reading the Herald Sun, or you won't, but here we go. The first table that is out is table number 6. Is no longer. Sorry about that. The last 3 tables in the countdown raffle will win third prize $500, second prize $1,000, and the last table remaining will share in $1,500. The next table gone. Table number 10. No, look at them, they're all thrilled with me. There we go. Table number 28 is gone. No, they're all going to be picking up the Herald Sun on Monday. Table number 11 is gone. And now just cancel their subscription to Fox Footy. Okay. Table number 8. No longer on AW. They switched to Nova. Okay. Table number 17. How many's that? You keep it count. Righto. How many have we done now so far? Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. We're doing 20 now. Take a breather. Then we'll do 10, 11. And then we're going to do 7. Oh, are we? Right. Very good. Okay. Just follow the script, Jim. We're going to do 20 and then 11. There we go. The next table that is gone, no longer in the running for the first prize of $1,500. Table number 15. Look at Peter Hawkins' table. No, you're thrilled, are you? No, great. Okay. It's going beautifully, this. Table number 7 is no longer. And neither is table number 20. Colo, is your table in this? Oh, good. Well, this is going to be interesting, Colo, if you win it. Do a steward's inquiry. Here we go. Table number 2. Got table 14 cheering on the ones that are getting eliminated. Magnificent. Just keep them in line there, Mary. Table number 40 is gone. Where's table number 40? Oh, well done. Happy as Larry with me, are you? How many more to go? A few more? Okay, table number 5. Oh, look at table 14. I want to get invited back. Table number 23. Is table 13 still in it? Oh, you saw look at Simon. Yes, right. Okay. We bloody better be, Jim. Okay. Table number 35 is gone. They're sitting right behind you and you're cheering. Oh, a bit of good sportsmanship on table 14 might be nice. No, you can stuff your sportsmanship. We want the 1,500. Table number 19 is gone. Where's table 19? Sorry. Is that you waving or saying go and get... Yeah, righto, okay. Oh, well, they've just completely cancelled home delivery of the Herald Sun. That's great. Table 26. Oh, very good. This is good fun, this. Like this, Jules. Table number 30. Okay. Don't you dare, Jim. Don't you dare. Call me James in a minute like my mother. Table number 13. Odd. Very nice. Redraw. Table number 3. I feel like Larry Emder. Higher, lower. No, put it number 5 under number 4. Here we go. A very famous number at the Carlton Football Club, worn by my son and my favourite player. Table number 43. How many to go? This is the last. Now, you haven't won the 1,500 table 14 yet. You've got 11 more tables to go very, very shortly. Amazing how the room quietens down. The last table eliminated in this section. Then we've got 11 more tables to come. Remember, 3 tables will share in the spoils. Table number 50. I'm still in your will. Oh, jeez. 10 left. There's 10 to go. So, Jules, we might have a bit of a breather from that. We might just come back to that very, very shortly. We've got 10 tables to go. 10 tables. You want to keep going, Colo? Oh, keep going. No, let's build the suspense. Yeah. Build the tension, Colo. We've got 10 tables to go. We'll be coming back to that as soon as we might come back and do 5 tables midway through this next lot of auction items as we welcome back Peter Hawkins, ladies and gentlemen, for our final auction item. So make sure, thank you, Simon. Okay, here we go. Before we introduce Peter back to the microphone, Simon Wilson has just given us the updates from the cricket at lunch at Lord's on day 3. They're going all right. Who said Glenn McGrath can't bat? The Aussies are 9 for 372. Imagine McGrath, he'd be having an absolute field day up in that pavilion telling how much everyone can bat. 9 for 372 at lunch. They've got an overall lead of 410. So they're looking all right, aren't they? And look at everyone empathising with the Poms. Oh, gee, they had a sniff too, the Poms, but they've been absolutely annihilated in this Aussie second innings. 410 lead. Now, some football scores. 3 minutes to go. Port Adelaide and Richmond. 3 minutes to go, and Port seem to be home. They're up by 14 points. So you can say that Port Adelaide are home. Richmond, their slender hopes of hanging on to that spot in the 8 are slipping away. And the Brisbane-Essendon game, final siren has sounded, and the Brisbane Lions have prevailed by 8 points. So there you go. Thanks, Simon. As we go to our last set of auction items, remembering we'll do maybe 5 more tables of the countdown raffle after maybe the maybe after 3 items. Peter? Romantic Winter Wonderland is lot number 18 in your catalogue. Peter, give some details.
Yes, and while I am, if we could just have some lights up, please. Yes, the Romantic Winter Wonderland, again, compliments from Mount Buller and the Grollo group. Another sensational Mount Buller package, this time for 2 people as guests at the ultimate romantic retreat, the Mercury Grand Hotel at Mount Buller. 2 people for 5 nights in the King Valley room, breakfast daily, 5 days of lift and lesson tickets, as well as ski equipment and clothing hire and it must be taken midweek. So in essence, what we've got is a magnificent package, 2 people for 5 nights in the King Valley room at the ultimate romantic retreat, the Mercury Grand Hotel at Mount Buller. Now, I can't remember, Jim, what we did last time, what we got for the first package at Mount Buller, but let me tell you, this is as good, if not better. Its value is approximately $4,200. Would someone like to give me a couple of $1,000 and we'll go from there? Because let me say to you, these are the type of things that you really want to buy for at bargain prices if you can. So,
is that a bit down there to kick us off down there at table number? Yeah, table
yes,
6.
There is.
There we go.
$2,000. Yep. Can I have the lights up, guys, please? $2,000, bit $2,000 on my left, Jim. You're very good. I don't know how you're looking everywhere, but I have $2,000 here. Yep. At $2,000, and I'll take $250 anywhere you like. At $2,000, a bit $2,000, a bit $2,000. At $2,000, a bit $2,000. At $2,000, I have $2,000. One.
Come on, Desley.
Might sell on the first and only bid at $2,000. At $2,000 for the Mount Buller package. Again, compliments.
He's the richest tuna fisherman in Australia and in the world.
Yours at $2,000. You don't need a bid again. A bit $2,000 here.
Fair weather.
Table 6, $2,000. Going, gone. $2,000. Well done.
Desley, I want you to be Tony Santic would want one of these items. Okay, you might actually want this one. A party with Peter. Yes. Peter Rowland, the caterer of choice at Melbourne's top corporate and major events, is offering a private dinner party at your house for 10 people. What a way to celebrate that next birthday or special occasion, or maybe Australia's champion racehorse of the year, by having Peter Rowland come over and cater for you. So keep your wine glasses full. The Kasama Group have thrown in 2 mixed cases of wine. Subject to availability, date must be mutually agreed upon. Compliments of Peter Rowland Catering. I do reckon Tony Santic would absolutely love Peter Rowland dropping into his Port Lincoln abode. Come on, Desley. Go on, Peter.
Okay, Jim. So Peter's offering a private dinner party for 10 people at your house. So that is priceless. An occasion, must be a special occasion coming for some of you Carlton people. Sometime in September maybe, when you're having a lot to do.
Maybe a shardy, enjoy yourselves.
What about $1,000 from the floor, and let's go from there.
Yep.
Now, compliments of Peter Olin. I have $1,000,
Very
bid a
good.
bid $1,000 I have. At $1,000, a bid $1,000, bid a bid $1,000 only.
Yes.
At $1,250, bid $1,250 I have. At $1,250, a bid $1,250,
Down
a
the
bid a
front
bid
here, down the
$1,250 in
front.
front, yep. Straight ahead at $1,250. At $1,250, bid looking for
Yes.
$1,500 now,
Yes.
$1,500 gone.
Yes.
At $1,500,
Yes.
now $1,750, now $1,750, bid a bid $1,750. At $1,750, a bid $1,750, $2,000 even. At $2,000, a bid $2. At $2,000, a bid $2, bid at $2. At $2,000, at $2,000, $2,250, $2 1/4, $2,250 bid. At $2,250, at $2,250, once, twice, at $2,200, $2,500 now. They have to be quick. At $2,500, going to sell it. At $2,500, going, at $2,500, at $2,500, gone.
Well done. Table
What's that?
38.
Table 38.
38.
Well done. Okay. The jewels in the crown. There we go. Drape yourself or your loved one in stunning jewellery worthy of a very special occasion. You have the opportunity to purchase a beautiful matching diamond pendant and earring set with a gorgeous Gucci woman's watch. Now, this is compliments of Joe Domenico. I can say Robert Domenico, but I can't say Joe. Anyway, of the Dia Oro Jewelers. The value is around about $5,000 to $6,000. It's a wonderful jewels in the crown, lot number 30 in your catalogues. Peter, I think we should. What are you going to start this at, mate? Couple of grand?
Well, it's at least a couple of grand, Jim, because one of the beautiful ladies have been walking around with this all night. You've got a Gucci watch.
Where is the
You've got earrings, a lovely earring set with a gorgeous matching diamond pendant. Now, it must be worth $2,000. That's about the third of its price. Now, you must have seen it. Now, let me tell you, if you have seen this beautiful piece, together with the watch, together with the earrings, $2,000 is not a lot of money. Can I see $2,000, which is about a third of the price? What about $1,500? We'll go upwards from there. 15 I have. Thank you, bit of it. At $1,500, bid $1,500. I have $1,500 on table 32. At $1,500, bid $1,750 in front. At $1,750, $2,000. At $2,000 back left, a bid $2,000 on 32 still. At $2,000, a bid 2. At $2,000, a great buy. Wonderful occasion. Present like that, and I bid only $2,250. At $2,000, 2.5 bid. At $750 on the left, $2,750. I bid $2,750. Still under half price. At $2,750. At $2,750 bid here on table 32. At $2,750, even it up if you would. At $2,750, going to sell it. Going $3,000 here. At $3,000 on table 14. Yeah, we can see it. At table 14, $3,000, $3,250 on the left. At $3,250. At $3,250, bid a bid $3,250. At 3 1/4, once. At $3,250, twice. 3.5 bid now. At $3,500, a bid $3,500. You're still on the right side. $3,750. At $3,750, bid a bid $3,750. At $3,750, a bid $3,750. At $3,750, going to sell it. Table 32. At $3,750 once, twice. At $3,750, $4,000. At $4,000 here bid. At $4,000 bid a bid 4. At $4,000 bid a bid 4 bid 4. At $4,250. At $4,250 bid back on my left at $4,250. Going at $4,250. Once going at $4,250. Twice going at $4,250. Third and last time going and gone to you, sir. Well done on table 32.
Well done, table 32. Of course, all major credit cards, FPOS, cash, check, we'll take it all. Okay, lot 21. We'll do the countdown in about one more lot.
Righto.
Now, this is an absolute beauty, this one.
No, this is before the haircut.
This is before the haircut. Where's Shags? Where's Brendan Favola? He's gone home, isn't he? Right, good. I was going to get Fev up on the stage, but I won't be doing that now. Is Fev in the crowd or is he gone?
God, they're going to bring that up.
He's gone to shampoo the hair, is he? Okay, here we go. It's lot number 21. You may think he's no oil painting. I didn't script this, by the way, Fev. but we can prove otherwise. Flamboyant Carlton Ford Brendan Favola was the subject for one of the paintings entered into this year's Archibald Prize. Where is it? Here it comes. This will be easy to get home in the back of the car. Welcome to the Dramana Drive-In. Hang Fev in your house, or in your office, or at Foster's Australia, Greg, where there's 1.5 by 1.5 metre hand-painted, you like it, Cheryl? Acrylic and silver leaf on canvas portrait by Anna Prifty. Is the artist in the audience? Oh,
Yes.
Where's Anna?
Let's get on.
Anna, come up here, Anna. Come up here, Anna. Anna, come on down.
Give it a round of applause.
Let's get the artist up here. We'll have to get the subject's not here anymore. Fev's gone home, I think. So, come on, Anna. Come on, Anna. We'll just try to work out where she got the inspiration for this. What do you reckon, Colo? Colo, verdict? I know you're a big art lover. Here we go. Come up here, Anna. Now, Anna. Gently cajoled over there, Colo. Come over here, Anna. Now, this is the artist, and of course it was entered into this year's Archibald Prize. Shh, don't talk, you can talk over me, not over Anna. Quiet. Shh. Okay, Anna. This is a magnificent item. Obviously, a lot of your blood, sweat and tears went into it, but just give us a bit of a background, your inspiration of why you decided that Brendan Favola, Shags Favola, should be the subject of the Archibald entry.
I always was amazed by Brendan, the way he plays and his character. But at home, with my fiance, we call him the Beast, because he's such a, his image is so crazy and so unique. And
The coaching staff going.
my fiance organized with him to come at our place. He posed for us. Brendan came a few times. He was quite good actually, and he wasn't difficult at all, like a few people would be. Not many people like to pose for an artist, but he was quite patient and everything went smoothly.
Was it an interesting conversation with Brendan as you were going through the whole process?
Yes, we would talk about about football and different stuff, what he likes. Yeah, of
wanted to watch
course.
The Simpsons, did he?
He would get bored sometimes, but it's okay. And I couldn't keep the conversation all the time. I had to concentrate on my work. But we also spoke about the charity that he supports, and it was quite an interesting conversation.
Oh, very good. Now, just give us the how in the Archibald. What was the feedback? Would have been very, very positive, obviously.
There were quite a few sport figures portraits this year, which was a different thing, because usually for the Archibald Prize they have entries only from artists and literature, but they accepted a few from sports figures. Hopefully next year again.
Now, one final one. You're disappointed he's gone to cut it all off, so this makes it even more priceless. Lots are gone.
I begged him that time, please don't cut your dreads, but he said I'll do it once, maybe later, he said, about just for charity. And hopefully it was quite amazing that he waited so many months.
Well, Anna, congratulations.
Thank
and
you.
It's a wonderful portrait. Once again, please put your hands together for the artist herself, Anna Prifty. Well done, Anna. So, as I said, the locks are gone. So this is a magnificent, as I said, 1.5 by 1.5 metre hand-painted acrylic and silver leaf on canvas portrait by Anna Prifty. It was entered into the Archibald Prize, the ultimate, of course, prize in art. So Peter, I think we should begin proceedings. It's worth at least it's priceless, but it's...
Well, Jim, the artist has said to me on the open market that would make $4,000 or $5,000 very comfortably.
Start at 2 maybe. Do you want to start
So
at 2?
I would thought we'd start at 2 and let you tell us what you're prepared to pay for it. At $2,000, can I see? At $2,000 to start the auction. Now, ladies and gentlemen, again, this is another one-off situation. not a matter of saying, well, I didn't buy that one, I'll buy another one like it tomorrow. You won't. Can I see $2,000? Can I see $2,000 somewhere? All right, bring me back to $1,500 and we're away. Thank you, sir. Appreciate your bid at $1,500 and that's a steal. And I hope you buy it because you've had the gall to put your hand up, and I hope you do buy it at that money. At $1,500, I bid $1,750 behind you. At $1,750, I bid $1,750, bid a bid $1,750 only. That's $1,750. That's $1,750, bid a bid $1,750. We're going to sell it like we've been selling everything else today. At $1,750, it'll bid now $2,000. At $2,000, a bid two. At $2,000, a bid $2,000. I have $2,000 offered, a bid two bid. At $2,000, I have two bid, a bid two. At $2,000, going to sell it if there's no further bid. At $2,000, and again, as I say in the artist's words, that's probably well under half its market value. I bid $2,000. All you need is a big wall and a big hook. At $2,000, a bid two. Going to sell. Going at $2,000. Going once, twice. Going, and gone to you, sir, at $2,000.
Good buying, good buying. Okay, let's do our 5 more tables in the countdown raffle. Table number. Which table was that? That just
Table
says
12.
Table 12?
Table 12.
Yeah, table 12. Yep. Thanks, Dicey. Who needs a microphone, Dicey? Now, the countdown raffle. 5 more tables. We've got 10 tables left. We'll do 5 more tables now. Okay, here we go. So you've all caught on to it. Before that. Here we go. The last 3 tables left will share in the spoils. Unfortunately, table 18 won't be one of them. Here we go again. Go to Friends and Influence People by Jim. Here we go. Table number 14. Well, last time I come back to a clean collar. Talking back out of it, Mary. Table number 48 is Gonski. 2 more in this lot, then we'll count down the last 5 after we finish the main auction items. Table number 32 is out. Okay, table number 9. There you have it. We've got 5 left. Thank you very much. We'll do the last 5 after our final auction item.
Okay, if you look at your catalogue, number 22, lot 22, a grand final.
Unbelievable item this, everyone.
Celebrate the 2005 grand final with a party at your own place for 10 people. And amongst your guests, and this has obviously been organised on behalf of the Carlton Football Club, amongst your guests will be Wayne Johnson, Team of the Century player, 4-time Premiership player, captain of this wonderful club. Wayne Johnson and his wife Kate Kendall will be guests for 10 at your house with a package including a 42-inch KIK plasma TV, which is yours to keep. So you have on the grand final day, party at your place for 10 people with Wayne and Kate, including a 42-inch plasma television which you keep, plus catering from Milhana's restaurant in Brunswick, Mazina Restaurant, and enough beer and wine to see you through the day. So what an outstanding package that is, Jim.
It's unbelievable. The Dominator, of course, one of the players of this football club, but also he was a wonderful finals footballer as well. And Kate Kendall will add a bit of class to the afternoon. She'll be coming along with the Dominator, of course, Wayne's wife, Kate Kendall, from Stingers fame, and a great supporter of the Carlton Football Club. They'll come to your place, wherever you are. You'll get a plasma television thrown in. You keep the plasma television. You get, of course, the magnificent catering by Milhana's Mazina Restaurant, and enough beer, wine and soft drinks to see you through the day. And once again, our big thanks to Foster's Australia and to Greg Harris and the team there. So it's a great grand final. It's lot number 22. Great item, Peter.
Thanks, Jim. Now, the television itself's worth about $4,000, so take in consideration Milhana's catering So you're well above $4,500 just for what they'll leave with you. So what about starting me off at $2,000 and let's go from there? Someone give me two, or say $1,500. Let's get it away.
Yep.
$1,500, I bid 15. At $1,500, I bid $1,500. I had $1,500, $1,750 bid now. At $1,750, I bid $1,750 and a bid $2,000, bid a bid two. At $2,000, reach for your paddles, everybody, and a bid 2 1/4. At $2,000, 2 1/2 now. At $2,750, we're back with you, bids 2 1/2, 2 1/2, 2 3/4. At $2,750 against you. At $2,750 from the right, a bid $2,750. At $3,000 on my left, a bid $3,000.
Yes.
At $3,250, bid a bid $3,250 now. At $3,250, bid a bid $3,250. Put your paddle up if you want it. At $3,250. At 3 1/4, 3 1/2. At $3,500, a bid 3 1/2, bid a bid 3 1/2, $3,750. At $3,750, bid a bid $3,750. At $3,750, going to sell it. At $3,750 once. At $3,750 twice. Third and final time at $3,750, 4,000 back on my left, $4,000 now.
Yes.
At $4,250, at $4,250 once, $4,250 twice. At $4,250, going, gone. $4,250, your man Vince on table.
42.
On table 42. Now lot 23, ladies and gentlemen. If you look at lot 23 in your catalogue, the John Deere ride-on mower, compliments of Peter Stevens Machinery and John Deere Dealers at Ballarat. Now
Peter, can I
Peter Stevens
Peter?
with us.
Peter Stevens, where's Peter Stevens? Where are you, Peter? Now, Peter Stevens, this man over here, is one of the great supporters of the Carlton Football Club. He's, of course, got Peter Stevens Motors up in Ballarat, where we buy everything from, what do you got now, Peter? Saab, you got everything up there, haven't you? Saab's the whole lot. Yeah, right, Nissan, the whole shebang. But he's also opened up Peter Stevens Machinery. Everyone in the Ballarat area goes to Peter Stevens Machinery. This John Deere ride-on mower is an absolute bargain. I think the value's at about $3.5 grand.
$3.5 grand, yep.
But Peter Stevens, once again on table number 40. Peter, thanks for your great support, mate, and we'll all be shopping, don't worry about that, at Peter Stevens Machinery and Peter Stevens Motors. Peter, what are you going to start the bidding at?
Well, I would have thought well, it's worth 3.5, if not more, on the open market. So let's cut that in half and say $1,750 to give you an all opportunity to bid it. With $1,750 on my left, a bid $1,750 at $1,750 for a ride-on mower, an L100 John Deere, and a bid $1,750 far left at $715. At $1,750 now must be 2,000 in the crowd somewhere. I bid at $1,750 with you to bid $1,750 bid. At $1,750 I bid $1,750 only. At $1,750 now $2,000 at table 11. At $2,000 bid $2,000 bid a bid two. At $2,250 back far left. At $2,250 a bid 2,250. At 2 1/4, $2,250 going to sell it. At $2,250 once. At $2,250 second time, third time, done, going. At $2,250 if there's no more.
It's
all
cheap,
done,
it's a bargain.
all finished. At 2 1/4 going to sell it. $2,250. Table 6, is it not?
Table number 9?
Table 9, believe it or
Beautiful,
not.
you can write it overnight.
$2,250.
There you go, Peter.
And thank you to
Peter will give you instructions of how to use it. The little boy's got a junior one, actually. Hey, table number 9. Okay,
You're right over.
we've got 3 items to go. So, 3 items to go. Now,
Yeah,
here's
me,
one. Here's one that I reckon Tony Santic, the owner of Maccabi Diva, might like. Hold your horses. Get you started racing with a foal. A chestnut colt by Primo Valentino out of Simply Cool, by UK 2-year-old Group 1 winner, half-sister to stakes winner, Grand Dam stakes winner, and compliments of Danny El Fakari and Noor Elaine Farm. Listen, there's nothing like horse racing, especially if you own a horse that actually does half good.
Now, we might have a video on this, guys, upstairs, have we not? If you want to have a look at a magnificent piece of horse flesh, just have a look at this.
Valentino's going to make extra yard and win the Avalanche. Primo Valentino wins.
Just have a look at that.
Now, Vince just made a very good point. It's not just the share in this, is it?
It's the actual purchase
whole lot.
of. Yep.
Yeah. So it's a great item. And we've got 3 items to go, so come on. We're here for the Blues. It's been a very successful night, but we want to just cap it off with 3 good prices for our last 3 items, Peter.
Okay, thanks, Jim. So what you are bidding for in lot 24, ladies and gentlemen, is a chestnut colt by Primo Valentino out of Simply Cool. And you just saw the tape, you just saw the video, and you just saw the horse flesh and how good it is. So your opportunity to own a racehorse. What am I bidding now, ladies and gentlemen? If this was in the open market, I tell you what, if this was at a bloodstock sale, you'd be talking $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 for something like this. Someone tell me it's worth $3,000, $4,000 or $5,000. What about $4,000 to get the bidding going? It must be worth something like that, if not a lot more. Tell me what it's worth. Tell me what it's worth. Call it out if we can't see you. Let's give it a brick. Make it 2 and I'll go with you. Take your bid, $2,000, I bid $2,000, I have $3,000 at the back. At $3,000, I bid 3 and a bid, $3. At $3,000, what a bid, $3. At $3,000, I bid $3,000 right at the back. At $3,000, I bid $3. At $3,000, now this is petty cash to buy an opportunity to buy a foal with a pedigree like that to bid only $3,000. Are you bidding or not? At $3,000, I know there is. At $3,000, I have bid. At 3.5. At 3.5, bid a bid $3,500 here. At 3.5, I bid. At 3.5 and a bid 4 there. At $4,000, a bid 4, bid a bid 4. At $4,000, it's still petty cash. At $4,000, an opportunity to buy a bloodstock, buy an opportunity of racing. I bid $4,000. At $4,000, a bid 4 only. At $4,000, and I can't believe you guys, $4,000.
Where's the bid, Peter?
4.5 now there.
Okay, so
a bid $4,500 at 27. At $4,500 a bid 27 on 4,500 only. And as I say, I can't believe you can't bid more than that for the opportunity to own a race. Well, it could turn into be a champion. And I bid 4,500 on table 27. I bid 500 here. At $5,000, make it. At $5,000, bid in front. At $5,000 against the back. At $5,000, now here is an opportunity. Here is a bargain. Here's your chance to buy in. At $5,000, going to sell it. At $5,000, a bit $5,000. I can sense a syndicate coming on here. At $5,000 bid. First time I ask at $5,000. Now, as silly as this sounds, I'm going to sell it if there's no better figure. $5,000 for a magnificent bit of horse flesh. $5,000 for an opportunity to race horse flesh. I'm in 5, so what are you telling me?
Is that 6 he's saying or 5?
You're saying 6, you're saying 5.5. $5,000 here, do you want to make it 5.5 there?
No, you want to make it
5,250. At 5,250, 5.5 bid now in front of it, 5.5 bid, a bid 5.5 are going to sell. At $5,500 in front, once, twice. At $5,500 here, 5,750 on table 27, 5,750 bid. At 5,750 bid, a bid 5,750. Come on, guys, 5,750. At 5,750, I'll give you a second to think about it, but no more. At $5,750, going to sell it. At 5,750, going. At 5,750, $6,000 bid, a bid 6. At 6 bid, a bid 6. At $6,000 back in front. At $6,000 bid, a bid $6,000. You'll look back and you'll say, hey, wasn't that cheap? At $6,000, going to sell once, twice. At $6,000 a bid. You're bidding, you better be quick if you are. At $6,000, the bidding's here on front. $250. At $6,250 bid. At $6,250 bid, a bid $6,250 on table 27. Once at $6,250. Twice at $6,250. Third and final time. You're out, boys. $6,250 to you, sir. Well done, well bought.
table number 27.
27.
Well done. Sorry, Libba. Okay, let's move right along to the Pavarotti package. Simon? We're up to the Pavarotti package,
this
mate.
Pavarotti package is actually
The
for a
Luciano
private recital.
What, sorry, Peter?
This is actually for a private recital at the VRC Chairman's Dinner.
It's magnificent.
It's
Two
not an
tickets.
open concert, it is a private recital at the VRC Chairman's Dinner.
2 items to go, Peter. This is our second last one. It's lot 25, the Pavarotti package. Of course, one of the world's best tenors has commenced his final world tour. You can bid for an unforgettable experience, which includes 2 tickets to see him perform during the VRC Spring Carnival at Flemington, attendance at the Chairman's Dinner, entrance into the official after party, and accommodation at Crown Towers. You cannot yet buy tickets for the event. Compliments of Patrick Prendergast and New Breed Security. It's a great item. It's our penultimate item of the evening. It's the Pavarotti package. Peter.
Thank you, James. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you'll tell me what an opportunity this is to see someone like Pavarotti at a private recital. You heard what Jim just said at the VRC Chairman's Dinner on Wednesday, October the 26th. It's probably worth thousands. Give me one and we'll go from there. $1,000 across the way. I bid $1,000. I bid me away. At $1,000, I bid $1,500 now. I bid $1,500. I bid $1,500. I bid I have. At $2,000 at the back, I bid $2,000. I bid $2,000. And I'll take quarters and I'll take a 2.5 bid. At 2,250 bid. At 2.5 there. At 2,500 bid. I bid 2.5. I bid 2.5 at $2,500. At $2,500, what an outstanding opportunity. At $2,500, I bid 2,500. At $2,500, if there's no more, it's sold. At $2,500, going. At $2,500 here at table 10.
It includes a night at Crown as well. It's a night at Crown.
$2,500, going. At 2.5 sold.
No, I'll take that bid. 45, Peter. We should take that bid. You got in before you knock it there, mate.
Well,
yeah.
You asked me to reopen it. If you got it at 2,750, I haven't.
Yep.
At 2,750, 3,000 on table 10, well said. And well done, and thank you for your bidding on table 10. At $3,000 even, I'll tell you what's going to be happening quickly now. At $3,000, I ask you once only. Now the hammer falls the second time.
Where's the bid,
sold.
Peter?
$3,000 on table 10.
No, there's another bid up here.
At 3,250. At 3,250 back right, $3,500. On my left back on table 10, $3,500. At $3,500 going.
Still
at
a bargain.
$3,500 on my left. At $3,500 on table 10. At $3,500. Second time.
The world's greatest tenor.
Third and final time.
You won't see him again.
Hammer falls. It's all over. $3,500. Decision final. $3,500 on table 10.
Table number 10.
Thanks, guys. You bought well. Thanks for your bidding.
Okay. We've come to the final item of the evening as far as the main auction is concerned. It's the U2 guitar, one of the finest rock bands of the modern era. They are the Irish supergroup. They've been rocking the world for 25 years, and they're the most widely followed rock band probably in the world today, apart from AC/DC. No, that wasn't in the script. Imagine owning this guitar signed by the entire band, including Bono, who recently opened a Live Aid concert with Paul McCartney in London. This is a true collector's item, and while we're talking about a bit of a music theme, we'll all be watching the footy show on Thursday night to vote for the Screamers from the Carlton Football Club. Andrew Walker, brother Ben and Brett Johnson will be doing their stuff to vote, and we want you all to vote out there. 1995 4621. That's 1995 4621. And you got to vote Blues. Don't forget the Screamers. But now, to about far less significant rock musicians, U2 and the guitar. This went at a function I hosted last week, one of these guitars.
And
went for about 10 grand.
Yeah.
At a function for the virtually forgotten football legends. I think Nick Theodosi picked it up, but there you have it. But the U2 guitar, it's worth thousands, Peter.
It's worth thousands.
It's our last auction item. So, what do you reckon? What's a good starting point?
Well, Jim, you said $10,000
Start at
last
$5.
week, was it? So let's start at $5. Must be worth $5. It's a collector's item. Personally signed.
Yep.
I bid $5,000. I bid $5,000. I bid $5,000. I bid $5,000. I have $5,000 offered. At $5,000, I'll take 500 rises as we go up. At $5,000, bid $5. I bid $5. At $5,000, I bid $5,000. I have once. At $5,000, I bid $5,000. Second time I ask. At $5,000 for the U2 guitar, ladies and gentlemen. A collector's item. You heard what Jim said, what happened last week. I have $5,000. It might be bought on one bid. Who knows? What table, Vince?
39.
39 has a guitar for $5,000. I have now 5.5 on my left. At $5,500 on table 7, I bid 5.5. At $5,500, I'm going to sell it. At $5,500, if there's no further bid. At 5.5, I bid $5,500 bid. First time I ask at $5,500. Bidding with me, now with you at 6. At $6,000, I bid 6. At $6,000, I bid 6 only. At $6,000, I bid 6. At $6,000, and it's going and it's going and it's going pretty quick. At $6,000 bid back there on the right. At $6,000, have one more, it might be the one that buys it. At $6,000 going, at $6,000 going once, at $6,000 going twice, at $6,000 third and final time. It is against us. The bidding's that way. I'll give you one last opportunity. At $6,000, I'm going to sell it. All done, all finished. At $6,000 opportunity going, gone. $6,000 somewhere on the table 39, Vince, is it?
Very good, yeah.
Barnaby French's table number 3.
Table number 3.
Table number?
Table number 3, Barnaby French's table there.
On table 3. Well done, table number 3.
That's it,
You
Jim.
picked up the U2 guitar. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, would you please put your hands together for a man who's done a terrific job tonight. Peter Hawkins, auctioneer extraordinaire, and helping him, Vince Lochisano. Thank you, gentlemen. Well done, Peter. Great job. Okay, let's move right along with the last 5 tables. Gee, I wish table 14 was still in, but I'm being sincere. The last 5 tables in our countdown raffle. Actually, no, why don't we, let's change this. Is this the countdown raffle? Where's the main raffle? I'm going to do a bit of, no, let's count down to the countdown raffle. I want to do the main raffle. We'll do the main raffle first. The 4th prize being a football signed by the captain, coach and the leadership team. So let's draw that, the 4th prize and the winning ticket. Won't change my mind again, promise. The winning ticket for our 4th prize is the major raffle, the football signed by the captain, coach and the leadership team at the Mighty Blues. A red ticket. Yeah, that's popular. C60. M. Hansen. Whereabouts? Where do you want them to collect the prizes, Jules? At the back of the room. There you go. At the back of the room, you can collect your prizes. If that, you've got a red ticket, C60, M. Hansen. You've won the magnificent football signed by the captain, coach, and the leadership team. The 3rd prize is a ladies' gold bracelet, and the winning ticket is. It's another red ticket. Okay. F70. If you want to go to the rear of the room, and just a reminder also to those successful bidders on the main auction, if you haven't got your details, we need your payment by the end of the evening. So please, if you can proceed to the rear of the room, we'll be taking major credit cards, FPOS, cash, and cheques. For anything to do with the silent auction or the main auction. Now, the 2nd prize is 2 mixed cases of wine. It's a red, no, it's not a red ticket. It's a purple ticket, D15. Oh, you're all wrapped with that, aren't you? D15. And our winner of the magnificent Sofitel Escape Package at this Mount Buller Banquet Auction, the winning ticket for the Sofitel Escape Package is. It's a red ticket. Everyone on the left of the room, E17. Red ticket, E17. You've won the magnificent Sofitel Escape Package. So well done to you. Okay, we're down to our final 5 tables in the countdown raffle. 5 tables to go. Where are the 5 tables, by the way, that are, we've got tables number, can't even read that. These are the 5 tables that remain. Table 33, table 38, table 24, table 34, and table number 25. Okay. Here we go, as we mix up the barrel here. Of course, if you are one of the last 3 tables left, you'll win some money. Third prize, $500. Second last table eliminated, $1,000. And the last table eliminated will win $1,500 for a $200 investment. Unfortunately, table number 38 is no longer. We're nearly into the cash prizes, but unfortunately, not sharing the cash will be table number 34. And everyone just sharing in the commiserations for table 34. The third prize, $500. Once again, please take your table or some proof of your table. Sorry? Just call it right. Take your table up to the rear of the room. Table number 24. You've won $500. So just take your ticket or some proof that you're on table 24 to the rear of the room. You've won $500. Now, who's won the $1,000? $1,000 to table number 25. So our $1,500 goes to table number 33, and aren't we all absolutely ecstatic for them? Aren't we? Well, give them a round of applause. Bloody hell. Right. Congratulations to table number 33 from everyone in the room who are just really sharing your success. Okay, that brings us to a close of formalities, ladies and gentlemen. A couple of personal thank yous from myself, and that is, of course, to our great supporters of the evening, to the Grollo Corporation, and to everyone, the crew from Mount Buller. A big round of applause, please, for the Grollos and also to Mount Buller. Also, couldn't have done tonight without the great team from 45 Degrees North, the leading events management company. And it's great to see that Jules, thank you for your help. And also to Jess and to everyone from 45 Degrees North for putting this great night together. But the night couldn't have been possible, ladies and gentlemen, without the great help of Jodie and also Cole from the Carlton Football Club. To Cole Kinnear in particular, well done, Cole. A wonderful night, and to all our wonderful contributors, for everyone being here tonight, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. It's been a great evening. We are a great football club, don't forget that. And I will leave you with, we'll be going through, I think, till about midnight tonight, so I'll be leaving you, but I'm sure you'd like to join me in giving them a huge round of applause. Once again, thanks all in one for being here as I leave you with Girl Mansion. Thank you very much, everyone.